Ooh, y'all. It's been a long day, but when I tell you it's getting messy in these YouTube streets, baby. Grand rising, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you, and I thank you in advance for your viewership and support. Lord, y'all. Cardi B is threatening to sue another vlogger. This time on the hot seat with Cardi B is Storm Monroe. Now, the other night I listed in my live that he had posted a story where he talked about a source giving him information on Cardi and her mother-in-law having a physical altercation. Word of this got back to Cardi, and Cardi was definitely not flattered by the story. So she's threatening to, she's threatening to sue Storm Monroe, and she's sent a cease and desist. Since then, he's spoken to Armand Wiggins, and he said that he put his allegedlys where they were supposed to go. It's also in the description of his video that all things said are alleged. Now, if that is true, then he's pretty much legally covered, but we'll just have to see how this all rolls out. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and tap in. I just had to give that heads up for everyone that may not be up to date on what's going on. Y'all, it's been a long day. Just bear with me because I'm tired. But I knew I had to get this one out before I went to bed. So without any further ado, let me pick some decks. I think I'm going to miss my nail appointment in the morning. Oh my God, I got these beat up fingertips and I'm going to miss my nail appointment. Hey, I need to get some sleep. Whatever. Alrighty, let's tap in. Can somebody timestamp this for 2 minutes and 40 seconds? And I will pin it in the comments. I thank you very much. Show me the energy around this potential lawsuit, please, and thank you. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands coming out first, which is the messenger coming in, bringing a message. So that would be the actual cease and desist coming through. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting because you have a High Priestess and a Seven of Swords. So somebody may be enlisting the help of someone that is highly gifted. Oh God. It's just the first two cards, Lord. We're going to try this again. That's one too many. Hold on. So, yeah, this is to instill hope that things will work out favorably for whatever it is that they want or need to do, allegedly. Alrighty. So we've got the Magician here. Oh, the Magician and the High Priestess in the same row to bring a situation to rest. With justice to balance the scales. Okay, so Knight of Cups. This is literally somebody offering or someone soliciting an individual who can manifest bringing this situation to a close or bringing it to rest in court. Now, if we're talking about outside of esoterically, this is like going before some type of council that can nullify this situation. But I'm getting some old witchy vibes here. Wouldn't be me to not go down a rabbit hole at least once a day. Yeah. Four of Wands, which represents commitment, engagement. That ends up being an unrequited offer. So what that is showing me, pardon me for the camera shaking, what that's showing me is Cardi really is going in and disappointed over the news that came out that was highly secret, allegedly attached to, her home life, her family. She doesn't like this kind of thing being reported. She doesn't like people speaking in this manner. Yeah, she's really tight about this. She appears to be unbothered at times, but this is something that runs deep. Three of Cups is not just about celebrating and partying. This is a card that represents, idle gossip, chit chatter, exciting people with gossip, okay? So she feels very deeply about the fact that bloggers can talk about her and speak the way that they do and speak freely. It's kind of weird because it's like you're a celebrity and it's their job to talk about you. But I get the energy that she really looks down on them like they're losers for having to spend the day talking about her. But like I said, this is their job. So just wow. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands and the Three of Wands, which to me speaks to actions and opportunities for advancement, so to speak. Okay, and this is going to go very interesting for Storm because I feel like inadvertently this is going to push him into an algorithm he's usually not in. Even though it's like it's a burden, it's a hardship. But I see that he's going to continue to defend himself against this situation. But somebody definitely, it looks like, is going to someone with higher knowledge to help defend themselves. The Devil falling under the star. So Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is a man, when I tell you this is a twisted situation, because it's like, okay, you're obsessed with me. You can't, you're a loser. You got to sit up and talk about me. But here it is. You're going to give him the status that he shouldn't have, according to you, by acknowledging Storm, allegedly. A lot of people who would not have known who Storm was will now be, going over to his content. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So it's interesting because it's like this feels like, a lot of anxiety about where this could have came from. Who could have given this information? Who could possibly be working with someone who could be leaking information? More so wanting to know about who this source is. If this is actually a source from the family. So I'm really getting that Cardi wants to know who the source is. It's not necessarily about suing Storm. It's like to sue him would be almost like a caveat to this situation, so to speak. She wants to know who's the plug, who's the source. This is what it feels like to me. Okay, so 4 of coins. But it's kind of interesting the way this just hit the table. 4 of coins to fall under the 4 of wands. Engagement, commitment, and investment. Okay, so it's like you have to drum up an engagement for people to be invested. Collaboration, working together. Got it, got it, got it. So, not just about media rollout, but it's like this is like being caught up in a vortex, a tornado, a whirlwind. Okay? And getting sucked up into a situation to give someone engagement that can bring financial stability. So being sucked into a rollout, so to speak. Okay, so it's like Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, falling under the King of Cups. So, like I said, it's a lot of deep feelings about this because it's like, like I said, she wants to know who this source is. And it's like this person, is in and out. Just, I drop off a tidbit here, drop off a tidbit there. This isn't like this is somebody that Storm, speaks to just to be kicking it with. It's like cordial, yet cute, nothing deep. Okay, so it's not like, they just sit up and just kiki. That's not what I'm getting. This is someone that's usually, balances out, someone that's usually a credible source. Okay, so the truth about who's collaborating and working together. Now that's interesting. Who's collaborating, working together? Ten of Cups. So this was a secret that was supposed to be kept very, very close to the chest. Because the Ten of Cups represents a family card, and it's like being hyper defensive with a family member or at a family member's house or with family at the house. Wow. And then you got this Five of Pentacles here, being, feelings of being ostracized, being pushed to the side. So it feels like that's the energy around this conflict with the family unit. Independent woman. So, okay, so get it. Being ostracized, being pushed to the side because, it's like appearing one way and coming out another. Like, here's the person who's the star, the focal point, that can be a tad bit toxic, chaotic, aggressive. The independent woman now. So this is like, yes, Cardi can be, stubborn, but her financial security is like, this is going to put her financial security up in the air. The Magician falling on top of the Four of Swords. It's going to really like put her in a hiatus because you got the Justice here, the Knight of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords. it's just not a good time. This divorce proceeding, that hasn't even started yet, and working on the album coming out, like this is a really heavy blow for someone to say something like this. Okay, wait a minute, that's a lot of cards. Yeah, the world, end of a cycle, strength. Okay, so an end of a cycle, just in Leo. Okay, so this is saying by Leo season, there was Eight of Cups, walking away from people, places, and things, commitments, working to pushing forward swiftly and passionately. Get all the money you can get. So yeah, July or Leo season in general, it's just a lot going on with everything that's going on in this dynamic. And I really believe that this is a situation to where, oh, y'all, look at this. 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Either way you look at that, 7 of Pentacles represents sowing seeds, investing, okay? Equal reciprocity. And, as you sow, so shall you reap. What goes around comes around, right? And then the 5 of Wands, that's the card of physically fighting. Well, this actually came out this way. So it's like biting off more than you can chew and possibly being overpowered in a physical possible situation, or a situation, being accused of such a thing. So this is feeling like Cardi is feeling, in some type of way, it's like she's feeling that she's been sideswiped to a certain degree. Bottom of the deck, the wounded warrior. Y'all, this story could possibly take a couple more twists and turns. I find it very interesting that Offset and his family have been very, very radio silent during this whole, back and forth with Storm and Cardi. So, yeah, he's going to have to be careful with her because she does want to make good on this lawsuit. But she wants to cause him to be the wounded warrior and put the weight of the world on his shoulders. But it's going to be very interesting because the Sun to the King of Swords, it's going to be illuminated that if you got King of Swords in the upright, that he's actually telling the truth. So this is not going to go the way that she anticipates it with Storm. Okay, so, she's going to have to juggle with how she brings this to fruition. Because I feel like there's a truth that has not come out yet. And there's a blogger. I'm not going to name any names. There's a blogger that has some tea on Cardi that could literally be the nail in the coffin. And I don't know when, but I smell a storm brewing. This could be an air sign blogger. And he's juggling with how he should handle this, if he should just let this go or if he should just drop that napalm. This is the only thing that's stopping him from doing it right now, because he's comfortable and he doesn't want to call judgment that's going to affect his money. So for now, he's going to end this and move on, you know, professionally, swiftly and professionally. Wow, so this isn't even Storm's energy, just so that I don't confuse anybody. This is a whole nother male blogger that I'm picking up on. And it's like, you know, just move on swiftly and professionally. You know, it's going to be the wish fulfillment. But, well, you knew it is another twist and turn with this. There's a hangman to this wish fulfillment. What is it? So, man. So here it is. He's going to hold back for professional reasons. And there's still going to be something that's going to be done to slow down his income, to cause an unrequited offer. And this hangman is going to cause a tower. So I would suggest to Cardi's camp, please don't mess with this man's money or how he moves around, because he really just wants to end this situation, you know, let it go, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If there's anything that happens that will affect how he makes his money, this is going to be epic. Yeah, it's going to be an unrequited offer that will put the weight of the world on your shoulders. Oh, goodness. Yep. And for some reason, it's almost like she's bracing for this. Because you got the Tower here, and then you got the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What the heck is going on over here? Yeah, harsh communication. Some choices have to be made. Either way it goes, this dialogue between everybody involved can go to a really left, twisted place. Hopefully, everything goes smoothly and he gets his way. The gentleman that I'm speaking about, not Storm, this gentleman gets his way by just being able to lay this by the wayside and walk away. Because I do see that this young man does not wish to have a back and forth. But if there's something done that will hinder Storm or slow down Storm Monroe's money, or something that's going to cause a hindrance to the other young man's money, it's either or, Storm or this young guy, it's going to cause a ricochet effect that will start off Armageddon. This is the worst idea ever for an album rollout, if this is what people think this is. Literally, if this is what people think an album rollout is, this is the worst idea. This is the worst time this could ever possibly happen. Mercury retrograde messing with my speech. Let's tap into if she's going to sue Google, possibly YouTube. Now, I would hope that that's a myth. But we're going to tap into it before we get out of this reading to check the energy. Because if she sues YouTube, this is definitely going to get really, really messy on the business end. Alrighty. Show me the energy around Cardi B suing YouTube and Google. Is this actually a thing or is this hearsay? Oh shit. The Chariot. It's a go. Bottom of the deck, the World. This will bring an end of a cycle. Yeah, forward movement and expansion to get to the wheel. That is the ambition. She wants to get to the truth of the matter and force a large payout. More so figure out who this person is that could actually be giving information. Two of Cups, Death, Queen of Coins. So this is more so to her personal life. Two of Cups is like soulmate, twin flame energy. So, you know, that's confirming that this time the divorce is actually real. It's going to happen. Queen of Coins represents a wife or a very stable, financially stable woman. But this is concerning, like Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What is someone hiding? Okay, so King of Coins, which would represent the husband, the caretaker. Okay, trapped, binded, stuck. Oh. Lord, I ain't about to get off into this. I'm not about to get off into this. Lord, people need to learn certain things after a while, just don't work. The Magician, the excuse me, I'm sorry. The Manifester. Now, this is the second deck that the Magician has come out. Six of Coins at the bottom of the deck. That is a very large amount of money that can be manifested through means where someone did not have to work for it, like money being gifted, a settlement, things, you know, windfall of some type. So, ooh-wee. Got the Wounded Warrior here. So, there's a lot that's going to come out in court between them in this divorce. A lot that has to do with the money, how the money went. Money that may have been misappropriated, money that has been moved. I want to say between accounts or to new accounts, allegedly. And it kind of, it left Offset in a hard way. Three of Wands in reverse, which means it's like, you know, opportunities not coming in. There's some opportunities that was supposed to be working out for Cardi, and it's like, I don't know if it's on pause due to, you know, current situations with the whole family thing and her about to have the baby. But there's something that was supposed to be a wish fulfillment that just is not coming in, that is not working out. You got the Fool here and the Six of Cups. So it's taking a leap of faith due to past energies. So this is more so speaking of her losing, you know, the reins, you know, to the marriage. She, you know, went through this over and over and over again, and finally she decided to leave this situation due to this being a on and on and on again type situation where it's literally like rinse, wash, repeat with this family unit. And it's like, I definitely see that it's a possibility that all sides are talking to lawyers, looking to, you know, retain legal counsel. So this is a thing. This definitely is a thing. But I do not think that it's going to go the same way the Tasha K case went. I don't get that energy at all. We'll just have to stay tuned and see what's going to happen. Anybody like me to do a part 2? I'll be more than willing to do a part 2. Like I said, y'all, please excuse me because I am tired. I'm about to go lay it down. And maybe I can catch up to some of these videos on YouTube to see how things are developing. It's going to be an intriguing situation no matter how it goes, because when this situation teeter-totters and it's all said and done, this may just kick off a whole battle royale. And it definitely will not help the rollout. It will actually be independent of the rollout. And it's just like the gift that you hope never gives again. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. And Lord have mercy, this is a whole lot of mess. A whole lot of mess. But I will say this though. Cardi, this man is not your average slouch. This is an intelligent man. So it's definitely not going to just be an easy win. It's not going to be anything like the prior situations. And if you threaten this man to sue him and you don't go through with it, this will be the second person that you threaten to sue this year that has still not made it to court. That's going to make it start looking real hectic around your way, that you keep threatening to take people to court. And then, bam, you never go. Hopefully this can be settled off the record. But I do feel energy around both parties, you know, linking up with potential legal advisors. So everybody have a great night. And I guess we'll all just have to stay tuned. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.